If you were wondering why the BBC went so hard on this particular interview, that's right, the particular interview with the current leader of the Conservative Party, Kemi Badenoch. Well, I'll tell you. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you, chums. Thank you so much for joining me today. And by the way, thank you for your support on the video regarding the exclusion of northern white working class male and female people that want to enter the police force up in West Yorkshire. Absolutely abysmal. They must wonder exactly why people have lost all respect for them. And it doesn't matter what tick box or what line they want to tell you, you're excluded. I mean, how damaging is that now going to be to the other forces, for, you know, like the Royal Navy, the Royal Air Force, or indeed the British Army? If you can't get in and you're bred and born in this country, what chance do you have? But you'll give it to somebody who's clearly not interested in it for their own reasons and probably will leave, as the statistics show, within a matter of months. But that's the Britain we currently live in today. It's a little bit like this with the BBC interview, as I say, with the current leader of the Conservative Party, Kemi Badenoch. Now, Kemi has had a bit of a rough ride since taking on that particular role, but she really held her own here. And this is fascinating in itself because basically the two presenters of BBC Breakfast, Charlie State and Naga Munchetti, rather checkered themselves. If you remember, a couple of years back now, they decided to mock a Conservative Party MP simply by standing next to his own British flag in his office. They thought this was hilarious. Why would he do that? Clearly not proud of their country. But when you scratch away at these two individual people's backgrounds, you kind of think, right, okay, we kind of know why Naga Munchetti's at the BBC. That's very, very clear. But Charlie State, only last year, you see, just virtually avoided bankruptcy by still owing to the HMRC £190,000. No shame, these people sitting there pious, looking down, and of course being rather disrespectful. You would have thought, he might have thought, I might want to keep under the radar. No, 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 because they are locked in these watertight contracts with the BBC, so it doesn't matter how bad you are, how disrespectful, like Maxine Croxall, who basically just derided the leader at the time of the country on air, but now is back on air because, you know, BBC are a little bit frightened of her. You get the picture. This is the reason why nobody wants to pay for their licence fee. But back to this. They just berated Kemi about, well, the fact that she hadn't watched a fictional drama on Netflix called Adolescence. And she kept pointing out that it is a fictional drama, but they weren't having it. Now, the reason behind this is quite simple. Obviously, they felt that, you know, she should, as the opposition leader, be totally across this. As she pointed out, it's fiction, a little bit like the medical drama Casualty, of which she pointed out very eloquently, I thought, that she didn't know how badly the NHS was run by simply watching that. Very much an own goal, but they weren't giving up. Now, you might say, well, why are they pushing a rival channel's, a programme? Two reasons. The BBC are hoping to work in conjunction in the future with Netflix to have first and second runs on programmes like that, hence the reason they're giving it so much publicity. The other reason is this is a directive from the government. If you remember, Keir Starmer wants this to be shown in all schools. Already it's been getting a kickback because, again, it's not real and teachers don't believe in it. But if the BBC want to keep their licence fee charter, the money that keeps coming in, they have to curtail to the government. And that's the reason why they're truly pushing it. That's the reason why they attacked Miss Badenoch. You see how this works. It's not about politics. It's not about protecting people or learning about the others. It's about, well, these are the paymasters. If you want to continue on the wonderful gravy train that is the BBC, literally a lot of money both of these people are on. Well, it's not about delving deep into the story and finding out what matters to you. It's about making sure, like, look, we did exactly what you said, now give us the money. I hope that explains it all. And I would suggest, if you haven't seen the full interview, do watch it. I think Kemi Badenoch really holds her own and shows them to be the lacklustre journalist that truly now represents, apparently, the very best in journalism on the BBC. What do you think? Neil Shawn in the very heart of London.